I'm Alex. This is Why Not, episode 1. I think for the last, I say about a month, I've been trying something new. Reselling game. The, you know, the buy brand new, hype new product. I was always interested in trying to resell some things, get into a little bit of the hype. Never been into shoes, never been into Supreme, but I'm a regular businessman, buying for $1, selling for $2. So for this past month, right before Thanksgiving, I joined this group, and it's a reselling group. And we're gonna leave this group unnamed, but for the most part, I got interested by seeing their videos on Instagram where they're finding these penny deals at Home Depot. They're getting these price glitches. They're seeing all these crazy deals online. You're finding the latest drops with the hottest hype things. And I decided to join them. And it cost me $75 for the month. I said, why not? Let's try this. Let's go full hog. And I think I joined them 2 days before Thanksgiving. If Thanksgiving was the 25th, no, the day before Thanksgiving, the 24th. I joined them. Once I got on the group, everyone's talking about Pokemon cards this, Pokemon cards that, latest drop, GameStop. And I'm like, man, I haven't played with Pokemon cards since they dropped in 96 or 7. I haven't played with them since I was a kid. I might have bought one pack for my sister as she got older, my kid sister, but I don't know nothing about Pokemon cards. But what I do see is the resale value and the potential. And everyone's hyping them up. They're selling. They're selling like hotcakes, and GameStop has an exclusive drop for 26. I said, what a perfect time. I got a couple dollars. I got something extra. I'm trying to make a little bit of money. I want to try this reselling thing, So, bam, 4 a.m., I wake up. I get in line at GameStop about 5. I'm the 5th person in line. Come to find out, there's 12 boxes, and everybody buys 2, including me. So I had to buy a pro membership for GameStop. That's $25. $75 for the membership. So right there, 2 charges, $100 total. These boxes cost $160 each. I bought 2 of them. I got out of there. I said, you know what? Let me see if the other GameStop's open. So I drive to the other GameStop, not too far from me. Luckily, the guy slept in. And so people were standing there like, we don't know if he's coming. We don't know if they're not. Yada, yada. People started leaving. I ended up being the 3rd person in line at the other GameStop. I get in there and they're like, oh, there's a limit on 2 per customer. So while I'm in line, these guys are talking. And I'm like, well, shoot, I'll just sign my wife's number up. Give me another account. I get another GameStop account. I buy a 3rd box. I realized later that was a scalper move. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Pokemon cards. I don't know nothing about reselling. Why not just try? I don't know anything. If it's not Blastoids, Gyarados, I don't know anything about it. So I get my 3rd box. I end up seeing another guy in line there that I was in line with at the first GameStop. We just nod at each other, and I don't got nothing to hide, but I'm embarrassed because he's talking about all these cards that they got and all these sets that they collected and this and that and how many times they hit online for boxes. I'm totally out of my element here. I don't know what they're talking about. And I don't want to fake the funk. So I'm just sitting there like, yeah. I'm yesing them to death. We get through. I get the other box. A kid in line is like, hey, Five Below selling Pokemon packs, booster packs, 5 per person. I drive to Five Below right after GameStop. I score 5 packs for $30. Mega Evolve. I have no clue. I don't even know who these guys are. You know what I mean? I can't name a Pokemon past Mewtwo. So don't ask. Oh, I grab those packs. Bam, I post them. Facebook, eBay, anywhere I could post them really quick. You know, I paid $160. They're selling on eBay for $280, $285, $290. Like, they're flying. And I'm like, oh, I start posting them. I start promoting them. I start paying. I get hit up on Facebook. A guy wants them. I'm selling it for $275. I paid $160 for it after tax. He's like, hey, you know, we deal, dicker and deal. He ends up paying $260 for the box. Same day, I met him up the street. It's 2 days after I joined. This is it. I think I hit a little mine here. Like, you know, I got the little high from selling something. I'm like, you know, I'm a little giddy. I'm like, man, I made $100 really quick. Like, that was nothing, man. Like, okay. And now I'm just waiting. And now I'm waiting. Now the days go by. And now a week goes by. Now 2 weeks goes by. The prices on these Pokemon boxes are dropping. At the same time, you know, they offer a lot of cool things on this, you know, in this group. And I'm buying, you know, some good deals. I'm not going to tell you there's not no good deals on there. I've scored quite a couple things on there. Some pretty cool stuff. I got this thing, record table. That was pretty cool. I got it for $25, originally $126. I got a set of knives. I got an espresso machine. So I got some cool little things on there, you know, but the point was to try to resale, and I ended up becoming a consumer. So, you know, I got a couple days left on this month trial, or this 1 month go for me to just try this reselling game. I don't think I'm going to continue because I'm spending money on things that I want as a consumer. And I probably should be try to resale more. And like I said, the story goes, now we're at almost a month in. And these Pokemon boxes that I paid $160 for 2 for the first 2, and $170 for the third. I've sold 1 box and made $100 profit. That just broke even right there. These other boxes that were selling for $270 3-4 weeks ago are now sitting at about $200, $190, and somebody's selling the crap out of them on eBay. I almost feel like I'm stuck with these boxes. And so at this point, I'm a little like, I'm not too sure. You know, I tried it out. I said, why not? I went for it. I don't know if it's really for me. You know, maybe if I had a little bit more time, a little bit more capital dedicated to it, a little more, you know, I guess maybe I got sucked into the Pokemon cards and I didn't really know the market, and I didn't understand how quick the hype dies after something's released. And I'm sitting there holding, you know, over $350 worth of product right now. Throughout this month, I've also gone back to Five Below and I bought 10 packs of Destin Rivals, the Mewtwo packs. And I know these now. I know the name. You see that? I'm game right now. I'm up with it, baby. I'm up. So anyways, I bought these. And at no time in this have I ever thought, let me open a pack of these. But now, you know, a month in, sitting on the 2 boxes, sitting on the 10 packs of the Destin Rival booster packs. And then I got the 5 more evolution packs. It's Christmas time, man. I started giving a couple out to my wife's friends. I know they actually open these things and they play. So, you know, hopefully they enjoy them. It's the holidays. I might give one to my sister, to my younger brother. And maybe me and my kids will open a pack. I don't know. But we're going to find out. All I know is that, yeah, I tried it. Did it work? Yes and no. Could it work? For sure. If you had the patience, the capital, the inventory, the time, the space. You know, it was okay. I might, you know, still do it as a little side hobby. We don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, this was Alex from Why Not. Today was why not try to be a reseller. And that's how I feel. Anyways, follow, subscribe. Thanks.